Hello, everyone. It's that time again. That's right. Time for another. This is Commentary with Ozzy Rose. Hello, everyone. I'm Mr. Ozzy Rose. I hope everyone's had a great Tuesday. Hope you're having a great Tuesday night. As for me, I've had a great day, having a great evening. I'd like to thank the good folks here at Jack in the Box for letting me do this commentary segment and some of my other social media work today. It's greatly appreciated. If you're looking for fast food, this is the place to come to. I guarantee you there's something here for everybody. So come check them out over here at Jack in the Box on Parker Road here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Well, as you know, I don't have a topic usually till I hit the button on here unless someone gives me a topic, and no one did. So the topic is help. That's right, help. My friend Fred Green, he does a lot of volunteer work here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. And the only volunteering work that I'm able to do is just the things that I plug that I believe in for free. Like when I do a food review here, I do it for free. When I plug other things like my friend's pharmacy, Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy, that's how I give back because I stay so busy. I really can't do any other types of volunteer work, so that's how I give back. Uh, but today I had just gotten done with my first live of the day today. I think I got it posted on TikTok, but I hadn't got it posted on all the other forms of social media. And a woman pulled up in a black SUV. She said, "Are you doing anything?" I said, "I just got done with a video." She said, "Can you help me?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." So I jumped up and I went over to her and I said, "How can I help?" She goes, I think she said it was her husband. She said he's lost all of his strength, and he was inside nailed and polished. And I said, "Okay." And so I opened the door. She went in. He had a walker, and he told me that he had just basically lost all his strength. And I don't know how that is. I used to be in bad physical health, you know. So, uh, so I got on one side of him. She got on the other side. I had a hold of him real good, and there was another man I think with him. I think he was helping out too. I helped him. Me and this other man helped him get to the SUV. Got him in there. Uh, and she comes up, she said something about angels comes in all forms. I said, yes, I think that's what she said. And I said, yes, ma'am. And she handed me a $5 bill. I said, ma'am, I, I said, I don't expect no money. I've done this because it's the thing to do. She goes, I know. And she said, you take it. So I went ahead and took the $5 bill. Uh, I would say this, it's the human thing. That's why I didn't expect no money, no nothing. There was times I had to be helped like that. Back many years ago. There was times that I couldn't walk. There was times that I was in a wheelchair. So I had to be helped like that. And they were a little older than me. I'm 58. I'm for sure they were in their 60s. So uh, I didn't want to have to take the $5 bill, but I know it would have been an insult if I'd have told her, no, you take that. So I went ahead and kept it, and I told her, I said, I was doing this for free. She goes, I know. But she goes, you take it. So if I didn't live the extremely busy life that I live, of course, I would do a lot more volunteer work than just plugging the businesses I believe in and stuff like that, and like doing free food reviews here at Jack in the Box. So, uh, I'm going to volunteer to make time to be one of the volunteers for Make a Wish, when they take the buckets, and go to the cars. Because I was strutting by there this past year, and I seen, of course, my friend Freddie Green, and it really bothered me that I didn't volunteer for that. But I will say this: when I do, I will boogie to the cars and let y'all put the money in the buckets, like you know me to do around town here. So I'm going to make time for when that happens. I don't know what the criteria is to be a volunteer for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but Make-A-Wish and St. Jude always have been my two favorite charities. So I will make time to do that. But I help out wherever I can, and I don't expect no reimbursement because no matter how I can help out, that's what the Lord wants me to do, and it's the human thing. Like I said, I know what that man was going through. I've been the same shape he was. I had to use walkers. Times I was in a wheelchair, so I know what it's all about. It's not no fun. So. But she was a real kind lady. He was a kind man too. So sometimes we all need a little bit of help, and that's me included. I know I don't ask for help. That's just me. You know, that's how I was raised. You know, I was raised the native way. You don't ask for help. If you need something, you go without, but you help any and all people, whether you know them or not. So I try to help out the best way I can since I do live such a busy life. So that's why when you hear me in the first live of the day today and the second live of the day today, I'm not getting paid by anybody for anything. Not even at Cricket Wireless. I don't get my wireless plan for free or anything. I pay for it. So when you hear me plug the things that I plug, I'm doing it because that's the only way that I can help give back. You know, like here at Jack in the Box, when I do a food review here, I pay for that food. You know, so that's the only way I can give back because I do stay so extremely busy. But like I said, I'm going to make time. I don't know the criteria I got to go through to be a volunteer for Make a Wish this coming year, but I'm going to make time for it. If they'll let me be a volunteer, like on Caraway, then I'll boogie to the vehicles and y'all can put the money in the buckets and I'll boogie back and forth. You know, because it really did bother me when I was strutting through there, and I didn't know that day was going to be the day that they were taking in money for the Make a Wish Foundation. And so it really, and I seen my brother from another mother, as I call him, Mr. Freddie Green, who I think the world of. And Freddie would tell you this: he helps out where he can, and Freddie does a lot of helping out and volunteer work, and he does, whether it's for the food bank, it don't matter. That's Freddie Green. Before I got a busy life, that was Ozzy Rose. You know, so it is what it is with me. You know. I live such an extremely busy life, and I'm thankful and glad and honored that I get to live the busy life because I wasted nearly 30 years of my life and done nothing, you know, except eat, breathe, and everything else, slept. You know, it's altogether different today, you know. So I would say do the human thing when someone needs your help, just to do what I did, which was really not much of nothing to help that man out. Do it because it does make a difference, you know. And don't expect no pay. You know, the Lord rewards us in many different ways. When you help someone out and you do it for free, He'll help you out somewhere down the road. I've always been a firm believer in that. Give back, volunteer work and helping does matter. Now, some will tell you, no, it don't matter. Yes, it does matter. If like the topic for this commentary session is help. No matter how you help, the good Lord will reward you somewhere down the line. It might not be with money. It could be with something else. But He will reward you. And that's what He wants us to do. He wants us to help where and when we can, you know. It's not what we got, it's what we give. I'm a firm believer in that. And I mean that in every sense of the word. You know, I know one time at CWOD, Cope Without Dope here. I went in there and I cleaned that place, and I mean I cleaned that whole place. And it took me roughly about 4 or 5 hours. Not many people knew I did that, but that's how I give back to that place, you know, because I had to go to NA meetings and AA meetings. So I went in there one day and I stayed after the noon meeting, and I cleaned that whole place up until it took me almost to the next meeting. I think it started, it was either 6 or 7 at night, you know. So that was my way of giving back to that, you know. So, I mean, some people won't help. You know, they don't believe in helping in any shape, form, or fashion, and maybe they got a good reason for that. I don't know. I'm not going to judge them because I don't judge people. But I tend to believe the majority of people nationwide help in any way that they can, because there's nothing like that feeling of knowing you just help someone out, whether it's with money, food, clothes, what have you know. And the good Lord will bless you for that. You know, if you help someone out, no matter how small. Sometimes people will stop me on the street when I'm strutting, saying, "Hey man, can I get a cigarette?" Sometimes I give them 2 or 3 cigarettes. Sometimes I give them 1. Sometimes I give them a pack, because I know this: they needed it more than I do. And if I don't have enough money to buy me another pack or 2, I'll pick up a butt off the street. That's just me. And I know a lot of you see me do that. You know. That's going to be about a wrap for this commentary segment. And the topic is help. And please help wherever and when you can. It does truly make a difference. And the good Lord will bless you for it. Until the next time, I'm the strutting man, Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose, wishing you all a great Tuesday evening. God bless you all. And until the next commentary segment, so long for now, everybody.